Good morning, everyone. For those who, my name is Helena. I'm the Executive Director for the Greater New York Chamber of Commerce. And boy, I am so excited for this. You know what? With the government shutdown, we couldn't put on these webinars with the SBA. And you know what? Our partnership and our friendship and the collaboration that we have and how much I love Manly Lynn. I've missed her so much in putting these webinars on. You know what? It's not even just an educational webinar. You can see from my face. I love Manly. You know what? It is so awesome that we have this, MOU with the Greater New York Chamber and the SBA. But not only that, she takes the time to provide this information. And we're so honored and so blessed and so thankful to be able to get this into the business's hands, because if we sit on it, it's not going to do us any good. If the SBA sits on it, it doesn't do them any good. So we got to trickle it down, get it into your hands so you can, hire more people and drive the economy and make, New York City and the metro area grow. So we missed you so much. I'm really excited about this. Everyone, put your questions in the chat. We'll go through them at the end of the presentation. This is being recorded and it will be on Chamber TV. Government contracting, marketing to the government agencies. We're really excited. I'm just going to turn it over to Manly Lynn. And again, we're so excited.
Thank you, Helena. Really glad to come back. Actually can, talk to everyone, especially working with Helena. I say she's the best partner to provide the information, really. Let me share my PowerPoint and you will receive this PowerPoint because a lot of information, a lot of links, you won't be able to write them down in time, okay? So today I'm talk about the third topics about government contracting. This is actually the key point, marketing to the government agency. The first one and first two, the first one is how to do business with the government. The second one is focused on the certification, but a lot of businesses approach me. They already certified for years. They never get any contract. So usually I ask them, I say, do you do the marketing to the agency? They say, oh, we didn't know we have to do the marketing to to do the marketing to them. Yes, it's very competitive, okay? So you need to do the marketing and let the agency trust you, build a good relationship. They know you will be a good partner for them. Okay, so you can see my email address. If you have any questions, please send me an email. So just review a few slides about government, how to do government contracting. So every year, more than $500 billion in government contracting. There are 3 channels. The first one, you just compete with everybody. Okay, the second one is what SBA is doing to help small business. You can see the numbers I put here. We have a small business set aside program. So we work with 47 government agencies that we have agreement. So more than 23% of their purchase have to buy from small business. 5% buy from disadvantaged business. So I will go to the detail of the definition later, okay? And 3% for HUBZone, 5% for service disabled veterans, and 5% for women-owned business. So if you are qualified for anyone, please certify as soon as possible. So you set aside means you only compete with the same categories of business because government agency, they need to reach the goal. So some of the projects, they would say this is only open for women-owned business, or they are looking for the small disadvantaged business. So you only compete with the same category as yours. Then of course, the chance is much, much bigger, right? The third channel is sole source. sole source means you don't have to compete with anybody else, okay? If you later I will mention there are two certifications for the 8A certification and HubZone certification. You don't have to compete with anybody else. You can approach to the those procurement officers and they can buy from you. That's called sole source, okay? Because other contracts, we have a rule of two, means at least two business approach to the government agency. So they have to choose the best quality one. And so this is very important for a lot of small business. But most important things you have to get ready. Okay, you have to show them that actually you can do the work. So does the government buy what you sell? You have to know not all the agency need your product or services. So do not waste time on those agencies. You should focus your energy and time to work with those agencies that really need your product and services. And do you have contracting experience? Even not for the federal, if you have cities, states, or other local governments contracts, that would be good for you. And do you have a good, enough cash inventory and working capital? Because nobody will pay you in advance. You have to finish the work and they can pay you. Okay. So you have to submit actually your financial, statement situation document to them. Are you capable to do that specific work? Okay. Make sure that actually you are capable to do that so you will have a good reputation and you can keep getting those contracts. And the last one, do you know where to find those opportunities? Next slides, I will show you after this one, because a lot of startups actually, they ask me, can they get government contract? Of course you can. If the government agency, they really need your product or services, like during the pandemic, it's totally different story. But most of the time you have to show them financially strong enough. So you have some, those tracks actually to show that you can do the work and, you can finish the whole work. So please focus on your financial statements, so they want to make sure that actually you see the character, cash flow, collateral, okay, and your condition. So this is, I already mentioned, have three topics you should learn from. So if you haven't actually, Helena and I, we are booking 2026 workshops. So maybe you can let Helena know which one you're missing so we can book first. So this is the fiscal 2021. You can see, because a lot of businesses ask me what kind of business they got contract most. So this is the number here. Okay, so you can take a look. And for this is I mentioned that actually have percentage each agency they have to reach. So please see here, okay. All others usually already reach the goal, but you can see the last one, HubZone, 3%. They never, okay, for the government agency, they never reach the goal. Okay, so if you're qualified for the HubZone, please certify. They are looking for you. Okay, so the basic requirement put here. Okay, I won't go to the detail. So you should register. And then you meet the standard, you are a small business, you have to register, open an account at SAM.gov, and you need to maintain compliance with all the regulation or the agreement if you get a contract. And cybersecurity requirement depends on the agency. Department of Defense right now, they have a certification, cybersecurity certification, CMMC. So if you want to work with Department of Defense, you should go to their website and learn about how to participate in those training, get certificate. All their contract, they will post which level of the CMMC you need. So please do that. So get your ID and registration. Right now, you don't have to go to any other place to register. You can just go to sam.gov and they will assign you a UEI number. You don't need DUNS number anymore, okay? And then please find out all the next codes that actually of your business. I know that on your tax return, you have your primary next code. But if you sell multiple, more than one product and services, you should find all those next code because government, when they send out the requirement request or different information requests, is by your next code. Okay, so mid-size standard, you see the website here, you have to be a small business. And what's the small business according to your next code? But generally speaking, if you are manufacturing, if you have fewer than 500 employees, you are a small business. And for other business, non-manufacturing, generally speaking, $7.5 million, but depends on your next code. Construction company can go to $12 million. Okay. No, I think right now they even raise more than that, like $30 million. So please go to the website and enter your next code to find out are you a small business by SBA's definition. Then you SAM.gov. SAM.gov is everything right now. During the pandemic, we compile all the different websites together. Okay, now you can just go to SAM.gov, find the opportunities. Also, SAM is a database. So if you want to do business with the government, you have to be in that database. Okay, so that is certified that your business is eligible for contracts. So it's like a resume. You just you just have your information there. Okay, like a resume. But now I know they say you can upload. You can upload your capability statement. Okay, so for this one, all the information have to be accurate and updated and also appealing. Okay, so that because that's the first impression. So please just learn from other business in that database, and maybe you can have a better idea. So then you will get we call CAGE code. Okay, they will submit that to you. So those numbers actually you need to put on all of your documentation when you communicate with them. So the second place you have to register is DSBS, Dynamic Small Business Search. That's SBA's database. Of course, that's connect to the SAM too. So this is, for example, if any government agency, they are looking for something, they have to go here and then see, they can notify SBA that actually what kind of contracts actually they are looking for the contractor. The last one, because you are doing business with the government, so you have to comply with all the laws and the regulations. So I post here is good. You will be benefit if you can explore those information. So the CMMC I mentioned, okay, for the cybersecurity. So far, I know that only Department of Defense, actually they need a CMMC, but I'm thinking actually in the future, maybe more agency actually will be requiring that too. Okay, so this is already start from 2024, okay, December 16, but I know right now all their solicitation, they put a level of CMMC. So please just understand there are a lot of myths talking about government contracting. One is that they say, sometimes you don't get paid or get paid late. For local government, it happened, but for federal, you don't have to worry about. So they have to pay you within 30 days of invoicing. So you need to have a good accounting system, so you can issue the invoice to get money in time. Okay. And the last one is not complicated as before, because now have a website, have all the we have all the automatic systems to help you. Okay, so but you need to prepare marketing tools. Now we are going to the marketing. Okay, it's so competitive. So you have to really outstanding. So the first one you have to prepare. There are 3 marketing tools. The first one is your elevator pitch. Okay, when you go to the procurement event, there are a lot of government agency there. Okay, like small business services for city. They have more than 100 government agency, different levels there. So when you talk to them, you get so crowded. Okay, so many people. Maybe you only have 5 to 10 seconds to talk to them. So how can you make a good impression? Okay, there is no time you tell them, and they won't remember because so many business talk to them. So that's but you need to leave a good impression. Later we will talk about some my suggestion. And then the most important things, you have to prepare your capability statement. Here, I say 1 page. It's normally, okay, 1 page. But if you really have a lot of information, you can put a 1 page, but it's folded. So I saw one business actually have like 4 sides, but it's 1 page. So there are different kinds of capability statement. One is general, you can send to everyone, especially if you can be the subcontractor, you can send the general one to all the prime contractor. I have a link, I have a PDF, is a list of all the prime contractor. I suggest you send your capability to all of them. Just tell them you want to work with them and you are looking for the opportunities to work with them or to get learning from them. The second one is target capability statement. Like it's special, you focus on certain government agency, you know that actually they really, really need your product or services, and you can do the work for them, you can help them. Then that's the third one is sources sort. So that's one of the requests. Later I will show you. A lot of requests, those agencies, they will send out. Even they haven't decided what they want to buy. Okay, so especially the beginning of the years, they haven't decided what they want to buy. So they will send out different requests looking for the source, different resources. Okay, so to see the reaction, like how many small businesses actually have that kind of materials or services, and they can and what the small business can offer. So then they will make decision actually exactly what they will buy. Okay, or will have contract with. The third one is full capability presentation. So normally each agency, before they make the decision, they will invite a few business to provide the presentation, the full capability presentation. So that's really, you really have to do a good homework. So you know the audience, okay? You need to know who will be those team. And then you be focused and brief. You have to do the research. about that agency, about their goal, about their customers, what kind of services they provide. And then you know that actually what they need and how you can help them to reach their goal, okay? And you also have to stand out from the crowd, okay? That's difficult, okay? Have something special. So usually you have to include all the information, the following include information in your capability statement, okay? So this is the one I suggest to you. There is this, she is a female veterans engineering company, and she already got several government contracts. So this is her capability statement. Okay, it's 1 page, but 4 sides. So the cover, capability statement, and also the photos of the projects she has done. And also have one side first, the left first one is a testimonial. Okay, so this is, I really feel, that's the best one, have everything. So this is the marketing company. During the pandemic, actually, they got several government agency contract. Because that time, government agency want to reach out to the community, but they don't know how to hold those virtual event. So she learned and also help the government agency to hold those virtual events. So how to sell to government here? Now we will talk about the marketing. This is from GSA. GSA is General Service Administration. They help all the agency, for example, like the property, the building, okay, the location. They sell the government agencies, property, sell and buy and rent and buy the equipment. Also, they hire the cleaning company, they hire the security guard. Okay, so if your business related to this, you please go to the GSA. They have they call GSA schedule. It's a database. Okay, so please try to be on that database. So on GSA, actually, they have a lot of information too. Okay, so you have to research the competition and also understand the process and strategy. Each agency a little bit different. Okay, so you really have to learn about that agency because they are your customer, right? We have to know our customers. And then step 2 is market your business. Okay, this is what we are going to do right now, today. Okay, so you see the last line, competitive range communication. You have to, and then negotiation. Some contract, actually, they don't open certain days. The whole year round, you can negotiate with them. Okay? And step 3, you have to manage your contract. Do a good job and know most of the contract, not just for 1 year. Okay, so more than 1 year, some 2 years, some 5 years. So you will feel that actually secures if you can secure the one long term. So the good marketing strategies. So you have to know your company's value position. Okay, a lot of, it's not the how do you present, it's what you can present. Okay, so what value your product or services bring to the customers, okay, especially the government. So that's why I say do the homework. Each of you have different target, okay, government agency. So you have to know how to help them to reach their goal. The reason they want to have contractors is because they need your services or product to serve their customers. So what can you do? And who is the government has a requirement for your product or services, and how you can help them, okay? And the goal is not just to help the customers, also the certification. That's why I say if you you are qualified to have any certification, please, because they want to reach their goal, like HubSpot I mentioned. Okay. And after understanding your own value position, so you have to evaluate why the agency should buy from you. That's how you can talk to them. Okay. I remember one speaker, she mentioned, one procurement officer, she said, you're not begging a contract. You're telling them you can help them to reach their goal. Okay. So get information on their budget. You have to know because government have budget. So if your price too high, even they want to buy from you, they cannot. And their mission and goals, that's a must. Okay. Also, you can go to the GAO reports to find those information. Get the agency's organization chart. You find out who is the one. You know, the procurement officer usually is maybe he or she make make determination, but actually final decision maybe not them. Okay, so you have to know who will be the final decision. So you will learn more to be fit in that jobs. Okay, and then develop a call plan. So you need to contact them. Okay, proactives actually. So I know a lot of business, they thought the agency will contact them. Nobody will knock on your door, just give you a contract. So you have to really work diligently. Okay. So my suggestion is you should schedule. Depends on the agency you want to reach out. Later I will go to the detail and then contact them regularly. Okay, so they can remember you. I realized, for example, I hold events and I need to buy something. Sometimes I didn't have time to find those business, and some businesses just contact me regularly, so they will get the job because like printing the program. Usually we design the programs actually the last minute, the last day, okay, final day, and we really need somebody to print that. So that's just one story to share with you. Then next one is your company's web presence. Of course, I know all of you have website, but now we suggest you that actually on your website, you should have one icon have for the government agency. Okay. So that actually they will appreciate those information. Okay. So the next, make sure your company does following. Okay, this first one, target the size and scope of agency opportunities. Okay, to be pursued within the next 1 to 2 years. Okay, and then you should have a database. Maybe you actually have several contracting opportunities listed. So you need to make sure, or some maybe 1 year, 5 years, so it depends on how long that you are ready to do that work. You should have a database so you won't miss any and also including the supplemental information, okay, the contact person, so you won't miss any opportunities. And then you should prepare print and online materials to marketing your company. Focus on the government agency, a little bit different. Okay, when you sell to the market, and then to the government agency. So this is for GSA. They have some they say star marks, actually you can put there. Okay, so I think it's a good idea. So I share with you, like you have any certifications, you have CMMCs, everything. Then contact procurement, technical and program manager personnel to build a relationship. Later I will show you actually they have different titles. Okay, those people they deal with the contracting. In each agency they have different titles. So the next one, attend workshops. So thank you today. Actually, you come to this one, so you know how important and how to do that. Okay, so also presentation skills, to understand those procedures. Each agency a little bit different, and you can improve your proposal preparation skills. There are some trainings I will show with you. Right now we call E2G training. So look for inspector general reports that actually they identify some problems that your company can solve, and learn about the agency's budget. Okay, budgeting is the agency's limitation, and so that can affect your pricing. Okay, because if two businesses have the same quality, a government have to choose the lower price one. So the pricing actually, some business actually they didn't get a contract because the pricing is too high. Okay, a little bit too high, or but their quality is good. So they didn't understand that. A lot of business they say their quality is good, but why didn't they get contract? So when an opportunities show up, okay, you have to understand your organization's value to relate to that opportunity. Focus on that job, and can you help them to solve the problem? Is that a right jobs for you? Maybe you have several opportunities. Which one will be the really fit one, okay, for you? Does your past performance give them the agency confidence that you can do the work? That's why your website focus on those information, and understand actually you have to also understand the risk. Okay, and then I know that actually unfortunately this year some of the business their contract were canceled because the government policy changed. And the last one, develop a competitive metrics, and also rank yourself against others who are beating. Okay, so that actually depends on the agency's requirement and your ability, capability, especially the financial part. So that's important too. So how to market your business, focus your efforts. Don't waste your time to some agency. They don't need your product and services. Build your network. Network actually, if you see, for example, you want to do business with SBA. So you should go to our website, find out all the events, show up the events, because then, usually that's how you can build up the trust or friendship. Okay, and also promote your strength. Okay, that's communicate with them, let them know from time to time. Okay, keep communicate. That's what I like to use, and keep your web content current. I already mentioned should have icons, have focus on the information for the government agency, and brand your business. I think everybody doing that, and also expand your customer base, especially some industry. Okay, so your customer base actually, some of the agency like Department of Commerce, if they see, you even have customers in the foreign countries or some markets that actually they really want to expand or focus, that will help you. Okay. You need to make a marketing plan. Now you can use AI to help you because marketing is you have to take time, money, and preparation. So do not just waste the time or do the things that actually not necessary or too time consuming. So your plan actually is turn your strategy into action. Okay, is you set up a goal and then how to reach that goal. Okay, so I list here your marketing plan. I know some business they use AI. They can have the good marketing plan, but do not just copy and paste. You have to see if that's the best way for your business. Okay. And also, I know, for example, like a lender told me a lot of businesses use the AI to write a business plan. They know that. Okay, so everybody the same. That's not good. But can suggest you in case that actually you miss something. So that's a good part. They even can have the every days. Okay, they can come up every day's marketing actions. Okay, I think that's good because when you're busy, you are too busy, you will forget what you need to do. Okay, and most marketing plan cover those following topics: your market, what agency, and what's your advantage, and what's your sales plan, and marketing, your goal, and your action plan. Okay, and then budget. Okay, so those the pricing is the second important key. So when you prepare your marketing plan, do the research, find your market niche, but you have to let them know what's your value. Okay, so a lot of things to do. This is more information for you. Okay, you need to know their budget and their government spending, how government spend, and know your competition. But now there is one new trend. When you meet the business in your same industry, you usually think they are your competitors, right? But now actually you can turn that competition to partnership. That's Helena and I, we have been doing because government allows small business team up to get a contract. So how to find the opportunities? I have 4 websites for you. SAM, all the government agency, if they purchase something more than $25,000, they have to post here. And then the second one is USA spending. That's every penny government spend, they have post here. And also have the forecast, so you can see maybe 1 year, 2 year, 5 years later, or some contracts, if you go to those contract information, you can find out some other contracts already the last year or 1 or 2 years left, then that's your opportunities. Okay. Then the second ways is to identify those micro purchase, because government agency, if they purchase something less than $3,500, they don't have to post anywhere. So the only requirement is you have to be able to accept the government credit card. That usually nobody have that problem. But how do you find those opportunities if if they don't have to post anywhere? Okay, so that's why I say to build a good relationship with those agencies, especially each agency usually have a purchaser. So that's why you need to know who is the purchaser And normally, they have a list with some companies that they work with. They think are the good partner. So, I hope that you can try to be on that list. And the next one is important, just especially if you haven't worked with government agency yet, to be a subcontractor, okay, to start with that, because you need to learn a lot of things. So how do you how do you find those prime contractor? Subnet, you see the websites here, because by law, all those prime contractor, if they got a contract more than $750,000 or construction industry $1.5 million, they have to sub out. Okay, so you work with those prime contractor, and maybe they will be your mentor, and also in the future actually you can team up to get a bigger contract. So subcontractor is a very good channel for you. I also post here, this is the prime contractor list. Okay, so you can find all the prime contractor. Please communicate with them. Okay, so this is the website, the procurement data systems. You can see all the information. Okay, I will leave this for you. You can see all the contractor here. Okay, give you idea which agency they work with, which company before, maybe similar to you. You can learn from those vendors. They already work with government. Okay, so what is the successful contractor? Normally, okay, of course, I mentioned startups can get contract, but most of the agency prefer to work with established, reliable businesses, have some records they can track, they can see how well you have done, okay? For example, like deliver the quality good and services on time and within budget. And also you have good reputation in your industry. So you need to take time to learn, and also to build up the good relationship with those agencies, and show them you have you have the cash flow inventory to finish the work. And maintain a diverse list of private sector clients can help your future initial losses. And the last one, be e-commerce savvy. Okay, right now you don't have to be really the IT person, okay, but you need to know the basic. Right now, send the email, communicate by the emails or the meeting, virtual meeting, how to set up those basic. So I have more here, okay? So ask yourself, do you have product or services that agencies need? The second one, do you have the experience, okay, in your field and business? You're ready for the large scale government contracting request. Okay. This is usually the expanding of your business market. And do you have the certification, okay, for the set aside program? So now here is just want to share with you, this is what my suggestion, okay? Your government agency customers, they don't know you're existing. They don't know you. That's why I emphasize build out the relationship. They don't know you are existing. Maybe they are looking for you, okay? They don't know you, and they don't know you want to work with government. And the second thing is that your product and services can help them reach their goal with a reasonable price. And then third one, they need to know how to buy from you. They are looking for a good partner. So there are different titles I list here. Okay, each agency a little bit different. So you have to learn about each agency, participate in the events there. So here, okay, identify the buyers who make a decision. And of course, those procurement officer, usually their supervisor asks them to purchase something. So they will be the main person that you contact with, but actually sometimes the final decision may be not them. Okay, focus on your niche and prioritize. Okay. Make contacts through those events. So here, also every federal agency, they have advocacy office. Okay, so I put here for you. You can contact them. I know some business actually got help from them to get contact. The tips, one, identify, I think this you already know, okay, identify those agencies and research, do the homework, focus on the opportunities in your niche and prioritize. Because nobody can guarantee you can get certain contract. So you have to show that's really a good fit for you. You have to learn about the regulation. I interview more than 100 procurement officer, for business for you. And they told me 4 things, okay, they are looking for. One is pleasantly to work with, the personality, okay, and persistence. They all told me, tell them, do not give up. Most of the business won't get a contract the first meeting, okay? So you can politely ask them how you can improve yourselves. Actually, we really want to work with them. And when you contact them, be professional. The important things, save yours and their time. Tell them important, remind them who you are, what's your product and services, and the last one, be positive, okay? Because I know some business actually feel upset they didn't get contracts. So some of the agency, they actually, I think everybody actually try to avoid them. So build a good relationship one-on-one, okay? How do you, if you have a chance to meet with them, go to their agency's event, that's the best way, or some events. If you see the procurement or matchmaking event, that's for government contract, okay? So give them your capability statement, okay? And then follow up. Follow up is very important because for my experience, I give a lot of business card, but I don't know how many percent of those business that they contact me. Okay, so you don't waste your time, go to those events if you don't follow up. So this is I also put here because I saw a lot of business, they waste their time actually to go to those events. So you need to do the research, okay? Who buy your product and services? Usually those events, they tell you what agency will be there, okay? So so you can do the homework about that and prioritize those agencies that you want to contact. And then prepare all your marketing materials, okay? And if a certain agency that actually you want to focus on, you should customize your materials for them. And check your website, make sure that everything is updated, okay? Best practice, okay? This is a procurement officer share with me. They suggest that your email address, your website, it's better can relate to the business or the product or services. It means it's easier for them to find you. And the last one, practice your elevator pitch. Okay, you only have certain seconds. Go to the point. And during the events, actually, you should make a memorable impression, okay? Because they've seen so many business. So speak the buyer's language, show them that actually you know about government contract, okay? And how will you support their mission? You know about the agency and you know actually what they need, okay? It's not just ask them what SBA do, okay? So no CD or other capability briefs, okay? No time for that. So ask the question, okay, this is what I suggest to you. This is very important. Because a lot of business, they don't ask questions, okay? Who is the appropriate contact in your agency? And do you have any pending RFP, RFQ, RFI sources sought? If you mention that, they know that you know about government contract. Do you have a database of preferred suppliers? Are there any upcoming expiring contracts? Who is the appropriate person to follow up with after this today's event? Do you have a vendor registration site or vendor approval system that you can pursue? How do you prefer to be contacted? That's important, okay? Because you need to follow up. So after the event, first thing you have to send a thank you message with your capability statement, okay? So they can keep that. So follow-up meeting depends on, you can ask them, okay, which way they like, what time. So maybe, okay, not just send to those agency, also send to those business you met with that day. So this is important. A lot of maybe you're not familiar with those terms I just mentioned. You need to learn about that because when you go to those events, the people all use those terms, okay? So I put the for you the definition of each of them and how I also put here, okay, the comparisons for you, what's different requirements when you reply to them here, if request for information, okay? And then, so how should you respond to that, okay? So here, I also have examples for you. The RFI tips, I put a do and a don't, okay? So each of them a little bit different. This is sources sort. We already mentioned before that actually your capability statement a little bit different, okay? So this is all why you should respond, okay? Request for quote, RFQ, okay? Request for proposal, this is the final, okay? You need to submit your proposal. That's a lot of business actually, they didn't get a contract because their proposal didn't really show how good they are for that job, okay? So I put here for you because you need to keep this and really have to do the right things, okay? All the details, RFP, RFQ, each of them have different purposes, so you have to do the right thing. I put here for you. This is a statement of qualification, okay? So governments are buyers, they're looking for high quality products, reliable suppliers, and fair prices. So I know some of the business actually, because they really want to get their first contract, so they lower their price. They even not making money, okay? That's your decision to do. And then you have to show that help them meet their purchase goals. So that's important, the certification, okay? And simplicity means, you're pleasant to work with, okay? Means if they ask you something, sometimes actually they want to know, have different colors or different size of some products. So you have to reply to them right away, okay? So more ways for you, call potential buyers, okay, network, get help from experts and use the GSA, MAS and look for subcontracting opportunities, use direct mail or email. But depends, some maybe tell you you can call them, okay? Target those field offices. This is important. Some people ask me if they, because federal government contract, do they have to go to DC? The answer is no, because like we are in New York, right? So the budget come to us, so we can decide what we want to buy. Okay, so you should visit New York. Actually, do you know 26 Federal Plaza have how many government agency offices here? Okay, so target the field offices, and you should be prepared to do business the way government does. Like I mentioned, if they send you a question, actually they hope that you can reply right away. Usually is the last minute question, okay? When you see the solicitation, you can request or download a bid package and you can request, okay? If you have questions, you can ask them. You also can get drawing and relate to the construction, and you should understand those regulations. Okay, so I put here for you the FAR, okay, Federal Acquisition Regulations. So prepares very important. You read those solicitation, you can request those procurement history. You must attend the pre-bid meeting and walk through. And if you have anything you feel is not clear, you should you should ask and proofread your proposal and submit on time. Everybody thinks submit on time is the easiest one, but do not submit the deadline, okay? Because everybody submit the last minute, computer cannot get through. So you should submit 2-3 days before. So are you responsive? Are you responsible? Okay, so you have to show that, especially your accounting systems, they need the numbers from time to time. So know your market, know the budget of the agency, get help, and take care of basic, your business, especially accounting system, register everywhere, certify everywhere. And you need to go out, okay? As a business owner, you should let your employees make money for you. You should go out to do that networking, to learn about government contract, to make a connection with the government agency and start small. So you have to show them you're qualified, and you should prepare a marketing plan and just follow the steps to reach the goal, build your reputation, and understand, utilize technology, especially now. The last one I just want to share with you, federal government's calendar a little bit different. We start from October 1st to September 30th. So each quarter, okay, first quarter haven't decided what to buy. Second and third, that's focus on purchase. And the last quarter actually usually have a lot of last minute offer. They have money left they want to do. So I put here for you each quarter what you should do, okay? I also put here for FDIC, they have the marketing materials for the small business. So you can see we all want to help you to be successful. And of course, Elena and I, okay, we work together. So you will receive this information. This is the Apex. For New York, actually, we have 2 Apex. Actually, you should contact them. This is a training I mentioned, okay, E2G programs. It's great. And also, they send you the opportunities. If you register your business, they send you almost every day, okay? Okay, thank you so much. Now,
Two things. someone went on, Arthur said that the link for web.sba.gov/subnet is, doesn't work. And I
.NET.
went,
Okay.
it, it's an invalid link. And
Oh,
also the gpoaccess.gov GAO reports is an inactive link.
okay. Send
FYI.
that, please, so let me check. You know, now a lot of agency, we are updating our, information, so it's possible, okay? Thank you, everyone. I have to go to my next, next webinar, okay?
Thank you so much, Manly. If you have any questions, put it in the chat or email it to me and I can forward it to Manly. She's really busy. So, getting back from the shutdown. If you have any questions, you have her email. She's very good about responding back, or you can email it to me and I'll put it in front of her. Thank you everyone for joining us. If you're not a member of the Greater New York Chamber, please become a member. We can put you in front of 30,000 different business and civic leaders. We have an e-blast going out. It's called Member Highlights, the first week of December. So if you are a member, submit your 30-word promo. It can have a link back to an email, a website address to draw that traffic. If you're not a member and you want to participate in that, you get a list, you get all the benefits, plus we can generate some business for you during December, which is the holiday month. Everyone, thank you so much. If you want a copy of the presentation, she will send it to me. Just give me some time. When she sends it to me, you should get it today or this afternoon. Deborah, I will reach out to you and send you the information for membership. So thank you for that. And also, if you want the slide deck, email me. I'll make sure you get it. This will be on Chamber TV probably this afternoon. Take a look at it. And we also have our holiday party coming up December 18th here at the Chamber. It's a lot of fun. Join us. Great networking. And then also next Tuesday, even though it's 2 days away from Thanksgiving, we are doing our online networking. So you don't have to leave your office or wherever you're working. And you can generate some leads because everyone gets a copy of the chat and the list of attendees. It's like a great holiday type of opportunity for you to grow your business. Link for the holiday party is chamber.nyc. It's right on there and it's highlighted. If you have any questions, again, if I don't see you, everyone have a safe and beautiful, happy Thanksgiving and a holiday, whatever you're celebrating, enjoy. And we're here to help you grow your business. Thank you so much for joining us. Bye, everyone.